And today it's going to be a very beautiful day so that we understand various questions of pregnancy, lactation, breastfeeding, also new moms and new parents to be. So, before we begin, I would like to thank you and the community for engaging and asking a lot many questions, which help our audience to get answered them within a stipulated time. And I am your community expert, so over here I will be taking a few questions. So to begin with, I have around 10-12 questions today. And the first question says that my baby is 6 months old and he's having loose motion since last 5 days. The doctor has given medicines, but it is a problem that it's not working for him. So how do I solve this? Over here, I would like to tell the mom that not to worry. This could be due to dehydration or some indigestion issues, and also continue doing the needful as per the doctor's requirements. Also, uh, also we can understand, that these things happen due to some indigestion process, and it is so very difficult that the mother is not able to understand because she's still breastfeeding. She's giving dal water, rice water. So if the stomach is at distress, it so happens that things do not work in your favor. That is the reason we have to understand that we have to go slow. We don't have to put the child in distress, and we have to make sure that things become very very positive, and the child does not get any discomfort, and the child uh, doesn't help doesn't make the child a little bit cranky. Also, we have to understand that things probably become a difficult at a given point of time. So if the child is continuously crying, if the child is continuously being irritated because of lack of sleep and this distress, this is quite normal to happen. And what I would suggest, you let the child rest, and you be not worried for a very long time. Our next question for the day is that my child is around 7 months old, and I am not able to breastfeed my child. So, can you please help me over here? I would like to suggest this mom that you can continue involving a good amount of diet in your. So, the mother can continue breastfeeding, and at a given point of time, it so happens that the breast milk might be, uh, you know, stuck or gets blocked. So the best part is she can relieve the breast by having a massage, doing hot water compression, and the milk flow would be continuously happening. Second thing, what we also can understand over here, that if the suckling factor is not possible, then there would be a problem if the baby is not able to suck at the breast, or if there is a teething problem which is happening because of which the hold is not proper. It is also a possibility that the mother is not able to produce enough quantity of milk because the suckling process has been stopped, or the mother has clogged breasts. So that is also one of the reasons by which we can say that mother can need to do a hot compression or a cold compression, and she needs to massage her breast in order to have continuous milk supply. It is not that the milk has reduced, it is that the effect on the breast has reduced the milk supply. Next, the next question that we have been asked by the user is, my baby's head is flat, what should I do to make it round in shape? So I would like to ask you that hopefully the baby's head does get better as the age advances. If your baby is between 0 to 6 or 6 to 12, we definitely recommend a mustard seed pillow, which helps to, give a curvature to the backside of the head. But at a given point of time, it so happens that it may not be suitable for all babies. So at this point of time, you let it be as it is. And also you can probably make her comfortable using a cotton chunni, or keep the baby same on the bed. Do not use any pillow for elevation of the head. This will be very thoughtful and very better, and it will be helpful for the mom. But as the child advances in age, as the child becomes 11 months old, or 13 months old, or 15 months old, definitely it will work in favor of the child, and you will find the back surface of the child is rounded. So that was a nice question. The next question that we have had is, मेरा सी सेक्शन हुआ है 3 महीने पहले, क्या मैं काला चना खा सकती हूँ? So congratulations, mom. You have given birth and you have started your journey on motherhood. And on Baby Chakra, I am Dr. Pooja, available to answer all your queries. So, kala chana is a good source of protein, and definitely, if it is cooked properly, it is very very helpful. Only thing is that अगर वो सोडे के साथ उसको पकाया गया है, या उसको भिगो के रखा नहीं गया है, या यू नो स्प्राउट्स में कच्चा खा रहे हो, तो आपको गैस की प्रॉब्लम हो सकती है, और ब्लोटिंग मतलब पेट भरा भरा सा हुआ लग सकता है। अगर वो अच्छे से पका है, और अगर वो ठीक से उसको बॉईल किया हुआ है, और उसको कम मसाले, ज़्यादा तेज़ नहीं, मॉडरेट मसालों के साथ अगर आप इस्तेमाल करते हो, तो डेफिनेटली आप काला चना खा सकते हो। सो इट इज़ हेल्दी। सैलड के रूप में ले सकते हो, कुलचे के साथ खा सकते हो, पूरी के साथ खा सकते हो, रोटी के साथ खा सकते हो, जैसे चाहे वैसे आप खा सकते हो। Our next question for the day is, my baby is having constipation. I have been breastfeeding him, and he also has been started on complementary feeding. I have given him purees of apple and banana. So, what should I do to relieve him? Now, over here, I have to help you out that uh, you know when we are having a problem of constipation, the thing so happens that the baby sometimes becomes cranky. Okay, and there is a lot of discomfort because we are giving too many things for the child, और हम उसके पेट के बल पे डिस्ट्रेस डालते हैं। तो अगर आप दे रहे हो, और अगर आप प्रॉपर गैप नहीं रख रहे हो, उसके कारण भी कॉन्स्टिपेशन होता है। व्हाट आई बिलीव इज, कीप अ गैप ऑफ एटलीस्ट 2.5 hours, ताकि पेट पे स्ट्रेस ना आ जाए। दूसरी बात, आपका जो चाइल्ड है, उसके पेट पे हल्का सा मसाज कर सकते हैं सर्कुलर मोशन पे, या तो उसके पैर पकड़ के आप उसको साइकिलिंग कर सकते हो, जिसके कारण उसको रिलीफ मिलेगा। थर्ड थिंग इज, आई वुड ऑल्सो से कि थोड़ा सा हींग उसके नाभि के नीचे लेके उसको थोड़ा मसाज कर सकते हो, जिसके कारण उसका गैसेस रिमूव हो जाएगा, और उसका कॉन्स्टिपेशन प्रॉब्लम जो है डेफिनेटली रिजॉल्व हो जाएगा। हम लोगों को यहाँ पे ये देखने का है कि इस चक्कर में हम लोग उसको कुछ उटपटांग चीज़ें ना दें। पेट पे हल्का रखने के लिए दही चावल है, या खिचड़ी है, या दाल चावल है, या पानी, रेगुलर पानी है, ओआरएस है, छाछ है, थोड़े थोड़े समय पे देते रहे। उबले हुए फ्रूट्स में न्यूट्रिशन ज़्यादातर नहीं मिलता है, इसके कारण मुश्किल पैदा हो सकती है। सो मैं आपसे यही दरख्वास्त करूँगी कि आप जो भी फ्रूट्स दे रहे हो उसको नेचुरल फॉर्म में दीजिए, जैसे एप्पल को ग्रेट करके दिया है, बनाना को मैश करके दिया है। सो ये चीज़ें तंदुरुस्त रहेगी, न्यूट्रिशन भी प्रोवाइड हो जाएगा, और पेट पे ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा असर नहीं पड़ेगा, एंड योर चाइल्ड विल बी रिलीव्ड ऑफ कॉन्स्टिपेशन। Definitely include oats, green leafy vegetables, all the kinds of fruits and vegetables which are applicable for that particular age group. We do not, we do not proclaim that you should use enormous quantities. Small quantities which are really helpful for your child, and that is beneficial. Okay, So we move on to the next question, that is, hello, I want to do family planning operation and I'm totally confused whether to go for laparoscopic surgery or for a normal surgery, which is the best. Hey mom, I think you're doing a right decision, and to work towards your goal, I am here to help you out. So, going for a laparoscopic surgery is where might be working out on the cost would be one thing. Check whether your operation would be covered in insurance. Second thing, what I would like to help you to understand is that a laparoscopic surgery will be better than a normal surgery because the recovery rate is much faster, and definitely it wouldn't take much time for you to be hospitalized. Within a day or two you would be discharged if all conditions are favored, like your bp is normal, your sugar is normal, your other parameters are normal, and then it will not be difficult for you to work onto things. So things will be much better. So definitely they will be working towards your health in a longer run, right? So now I have a next question. Uh, my baby is 13 days old and he's getting picked up twice in a day. Is it very common? I just want to understand. Hey mom, congratulations. 13 days old is a very newborn baby, still trying to adjust to breastfeeding, and it is completely fine that the child is getting hiccups. Now, hiccups would be due to, the suckling is not proper or the air is coming inside. So the child is still trying to adjust with the pace of breastfeeding. What I would suggest you is that whenever the child has hiccup, stop the breastfeeding for that particular time. Hold the baby upright. Put on the back. You just do a little massage, and then you can definitely see that the air is vented out through burps. Okay, at a given point of time the baby might be confused on what is happening, so but we also find it a little difficult to understand that things may not work in our favor because we are trying to adjust with the child and trying to understand what the routine is. However, feeding every 2.5 hours is something which you can do it. Exclusive breastfeeding is recommended till the age of 6 months, and burping after feed is what you have to do. If you're using different positions, like you're doing side lying, or you're using a football hold, ensure that the baby is held properly, the head is held properly, and this will help you to understand that the baby is not having hiccups and the flow of the milk taken by the baby is utmost, right? So our next question for the day is, can I start solid in 5th months of age? Over here, new mom, I appreciate your concern for your child, and you want to introduce complementary feeding, but the WHO guideline says that it is only after 6 months, and 6 months is exclusively breastfeeding because the digestion of the child might get hampered and there could be an distress on the stomach of the child. So we have to be very, very helpful over here in understanding how things work in terms of uh, you know the child's health, and slowly we start introducing liquids first and then we move on to semi solids. I hope I have helped you in answering this question. The next question that we have asked is that my baby is continuously vomiting milk. She is around 2 months of age. What should I do? Okay, now 2 months, like 60 days, is a quite a good adjustable time by the child. And if the child is vomiting, so it means that the child is having some feeding issues. Probably the latch is not proper, probably there is air going inside, probably the positioning of the child at the breast is not proper. So it so happens that because of this there would be a difference in the child feeding it. Secondly, I would request the mom that you please burp your child, please position your child well, and ensure that you're feeding from both the breasts. If you're emptying one breast at a time and then putting enormous volumes from the other side, that is also another reason the child could vomit. Third thing is, if you're putting the child to sleep immediately after breastfeeding, the milk will be in the food pipe. Okay, and the child may have a difficulty when while sleeping, so that is also a reason the child can vomit. So let us understand what these are the few reasons where we can refrain ourselves and help the child to cope up in a better state of mind. But at the same time, we also understand that we are focused on the feeding position, feeding latch, and then the child will be in a much better way. So I have taken today a lot many questions. I will be coming up on next Wednesday to help me understand what you feel about this session and how I can help you for explaining these answers. Please join me on a live chat every Wednesday from 11 to 11:30 um, on Baby Chakra app.